Hello everyone and welcome to Bevins Bricks, and today's video is going to be another city update. First, let me start by saying I apologize for the mess. I know my city display table is an absolute disaster and there are extra pieces everywhere, as Paul Bot always likes to lovingly point out to me. Anyway, I want to start by explaining a few things that I intend on doing. I have a much better idea on where I'm going to be placing a lot of the new buildings that I have planned to go into my city. Specifically, last night I started working on the Ghostbusters Headquarters, and that's going to be going into this specific location here. Part of my goal in redoing this building is I want to make it look like it looks in real life. So I'm going to be adding some buildings to the back side of it as well, and include the alleyways that you can see when you go to visit that particular building in New York City. I've decided I'm going to be putting my convention center over next to my airport, as it's such a large building and I feel that being closer to the airport is the best location for it. So I'm going to have to start doing a lot of thinking on what I'm going to do in and around the airport, because as many of you know, I intend on extending the runways, and I do also plan to still place a few hangars and a fire department at the airport. Another one of the reasons that I decided to put the convention center over here by the airport, quite simply, by every airport there's a lot of hotels, like my Grand Hotel, for example, and I just feel a convention center needs to have a lot of hotels very close to it. Now over here on the back side of my table, where I have my Avengers Tower, I have a couple really cool plans. I'm going to be doing a lot of very large buildings back here. I still have to finish the base of my Avengers Tower, but then I'm going to be putting some buildings in front of it to add to the depth. I'm also going to be working on the Daily Bugle. The Daily Bugle needs Bevinized in a major way. My plans for the Daily Bugle are, once I get everything kind of rolling, I want that building to be about 5 feet in height. I'm going to keep it on one base plate though, as I want to congest a bunch of different buildings around it as well. Now, this is the part of the city update I think most people are waiting for. I really want to show everybody how Privat Drive looks in my Lego city. I could not be happier with how this has turned out, even though I know it still needs a bit of work here and there. As I stated in the video of the Privat Drive mock, I'm going to be bringing the grass all the way to the edge of the road, as I feel that will be a more natural look for this particular build. Plus, I'm going to be doing more houses across the street from Privat Drive, just to kind of break it up a little bit. And of course, ballasting all the train tracks and adding trees and other amazing details. I believe I'm going to be relocating some of my modular buildings also, as I just feel it would have a better flow in the city if I try to keep everything smaller towards the residential area, and then just continually, gradually build larger buildings going back to the back wall. As that has been my plan the entire time, is to give myself a really interesting look from the front of the table and have it grow as it goes to the back, because I still intend on painting this white wall all blue with clouds. I don't want to give everything away in one video, so I'm going to call this one good, but if you like to see other city update videos, don't forget to check out this playlist here to see more.